Hi, beautiful people, and welcome back to another episode of Nurture and Also. I'm Bumi, a first time mom, a wife, and most especially a girl, finding a rhythm in the middle of motherhood, work, and everything in between. If this is your first time here, you are so welcome. And if you're a returning listener, you already know the vibe. Today's episode, this one is funny. And if I'm being real, it's slightly embarrassing because we're talking about the things I said I'd never do as a mom that I absolutely do now. And listen, I already know. Some of you are going to be laughing. Some of you will feel seen. And some of you, especially the ones without kids yet, you are going to be thinking, yeah, but that still won't be me. Don't worry. I used to be you. Before I became a mom, I had standards. Not small standards, high standard. Strong opinions. I had a whole parenting philosophy with 0 children. I used to look at other moms and think, that can never be me. I really believe I had cracked the code. I said things like, my child will not watch too much TV. I'm not bribing any child. I will not shout. I'm doing gentle parenting. My child will be eating healthy food every day. I'll be calm, patient, and consistent. Basically, I thought I was about to raise the most emotionally regulated, well-fed, screen-free child on this planet. And then I had a toddler, and everything I thought I knew just quietly packed their bag and left. No noise. He just went. Motherhood is not theory. That is the problem. It's not vibes and inshallah. It's not when I have my child. It's real life. Real time. No breaks. And real life will humble you. Sharp. Sometimes, I just sit myself down and think, who sent me all of these opinions in the first place? Because that version of me, the version of me before, confidence full ground. And now I have sense from experience. And before I even go into all of these things, let me just say this clearly. Kudos, honestly, to all those moms whose toddler don't watch TV, eat perfectly balanced meal, don't need bribing, and all the things I'm about to talk about. There's no shade at all, genuinely. Because parenting is different for everyone. What works for you might not work for me, and what works for me might not work for you. So that is perfectly okay. We are not raising our kids under the same condition, with same support, or even the same kind of children. Because even twins, they don't act the same way. So this is not comparison at all. This is just my own reality. Let's start with screen time. I used to say, my child is not going to be watching TV like that. Now, let me be honest. Sometimes, that TV is the only reason I get to cook. I get to clean. I can even eat. Imagine. Or get to rest sometimes. Because toddlers, they don't understand weight. They don't understand later. And they definitely do not understand I'm tired. So now it's like, okay, just watch one episode. Okay, one more. And before I know it, I'm like, just finish it, I beg. And honestly, no guilt. Because sometimes, motherhood is survival. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Now, let's talk about bribing. Because this one, I judged people well. I used to think, why are you negotiating with a child for crying out loud? Now, I am a full-time negotiator. Please, sit down and eat. I will give you biscuits. Stop crying now. You can watch Miss Rachel. Oh yeah, wear your clothes. I will carry you. And the funniest part, sometimes he will look at me after all those bribing and like, no. So now, I am begging, I am negotiating, and still losing. Honestly, motherhood will humble your pride. I really believe I would never shout. I remember saying I'm going to be doing gentle parenting, no shouting, calm, cool, collected. I thought I was going to be soft, soft mom era. But nobody told me the full package includes lack of sleep, overstimulation, repeating myself 100 times, and being needed every second. And sometimes before I know it, I just raise my voice. And after that moment, I'm like, who did that? But here's what I've learned. It's not about being perfect. It's about apologizing, reconnecting, trying again. And that is what matters. And these children, they don't even know. They forgive you because they love you too much. You see this one I'm going to talk about now. I really thought my child would eat vegetables, fruit, balanced meal every day. You will cook food like this, stand there with confidence, and your child will just say, no, just like that. And then 10 minutes later, they're asking for snack. So now, it's like, at least you ate something today. We thank God. Because at this point, just being fed is enough. Let me talk about the house. Because I used to think my space would always be clean, organized, peaceful. And sometimes I come back from work, I stand at the door, I look at everywhere, and I just say, wow. So I've just accepted my fate now. In that moment, I have to choose. Do I want peace? Do I want rest? Or I just want to stress myself? Because I know if I kill myself. I said I would never let my child sleep in my bed. I told myself that I'm not co-sleeping. I remember telling my friend when I was pregnant that, I'm not about to raise children that will be sleeping with me on the bed. So now it's just like, sleep, please, just sleep anywhere you want to sleep. Let everybody rest. Because sleep is now good in this house. And let's be honest about something. Sometimes it's not even about pressure. You choose it. Sometimes I just want the TV on. I don't want stress. I just want quiet. And that's okay. Because this is real life. Motherhood will soften you. All that judgment you had before, it fades. Because now you understand. You understand that mom you judged, she was tired. She was overwhelmed. She was just doing her best. And now you get it. At least now, me, I get it. So yeah, all the things I said I'd never do as a mom, I do plenty of them now. Because now I have understanding. I know that motherhood is not about perfection. It's about showing up every single day. So if you are listening to me and you can relate, you are not alone. You are doing better than you think. If you are listening and you can relate, you are not alone and you are doing better than you think. So if you enjoyed this episode, share it with another mom, post it on your status, or send it to somebody that needs it. And tell me, what is that one thing you said you'd never do as a mom that you do now? Because I know I am not the only one. And before we go, this beautiful piece I'm wearing is from my girl, Mide Lillian. I'm going to tag them in the comment section. You know I will always link you guys now. Alright, so thank you. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Mwah.